Just showing you. If you have low fuel pressure at this Schrader fitting, which is how you check your fuel pressure, it is from this being plugged. We're going to be taking this fuel bowl apart. There's that little goddamn ball. No, it's not in here. It's behind there. Inside of here is going to be a bunch of trash. Whoa. Fly by new and used will do. That. Whoa. Do you think that would make fuel pressure maybe not so good?
Oh my God.
Wow. I think so. I think we're on to something. This is all cleanable, by the way. You don't have to buy a new one. So there's that. And this inside of here is part of the regulator.
Is there anything else you can take down in that thing?
Oop. There's the part I was telling you not to lose. There's a little ball behind this.
Oh.
It's a brake. And right in here, you can see that's plugged up too. If you're looking. Camera guy, you got that? You got it.
I got it.
All right, let's see.
What do we use to clean this?
We're going to use spirits from the mineral world, otherwise known as mineral spirits. Just for Halloween. Ooh. I'm being very gentle with these giant, oversized pliers. Ooh, it does not want to come out. But I can feel from the resistance, there's an O-ring behind there. I've done this before, so I know that these break. This is just mineral spirits, old mineral spirits. It'll be spotless in a few minutes. All right, and that little orifice that's inside of here is part of the pressure regulator, and without that, there's no pressure regulating. And little screens that maybe, you know, like that one right there. That screen's pretty bad. But isn't it amazing? I mean, that's pretty obvious what's going on there. You want to clean that one? Should be cleaned more often. All right, there we go. And you can see this will clean it right up. No fancy chemicals. Mini. This is a 95 7.3 powerstroke diesel fuel pressure regulator. And these can plug up. If you've seen the maybe the other video, you would have seen how this screen was very black and plugged up. And you've probably seen on our other one how this was completely plugged up. But I'm showing you a little breakdown of how things come apart and how they work. Fuel basically comes in here from the fuel pump, goes through this bowl and comes back and returns into the screen, and then comes over onto this side and goes through this little valve inside with the spring behind it. There it is. And this actually is where both of the fuel ports are for the entry of fuel into the heads. This is your semi-high pressure, 60 psi fuel supply to the heads. Through this little valve, this comes out. And for what it's worth, you should take all this apart and clean it. But the most important thing to clean, besides these valves, is this screen right here. This screen gets plugged up and it will stop fuel pressure. It'll lower fuel pressure like we had, 10 psi measured at this Schrader valve right here, which this comes apart, but you don't really have to take that apart. Just showing you. If you have low fuel pressure at this Schrader fitting, which is how you check your fuel pressure, it is from this being plugged. As well as, this is the, where'd that ball go? This little ball goes inside of that port, and this little valve right here, also, the screen gets plugged up with trash, which probably you saw in the other video, or maybe not. But those two problems were preventing this vehicle from running.